Zero and Amy K, who is pretty good at knowing if something's petty because you've got a lot of experience in that department.
Yeah, I think there are things you just need to hold on to. You can't forget how people wronged you.
I would say, though, as the years go on, you're getting a little bit better at letting things just roll off your shoulder here and there.
Certain things, yeah.
I mean,
maybe.
not like often, but...
Yeah, some.
Judge your grudge! Judge your grudge! Zero and Amy are judging your grudge.
This perhaps puts you in a unique position to weigh in on these Judge Away, Amy K. This one out of the Playhouse family. Somebody says, my brother used my streaming accounts for years. The moment a couple of these services started cracking down on password sharing, he expected me to upgrade my plan so he could keep watching. I told him, just get your own subscription if it's going to be this much of a pain. He keeps telling the entire family I'm a cheap SOB. Do you think I was being fair, or am I really being a cheapskate?
He's complaining that you won't pay for his streaming service.
Yep.
Let's look at who's being the cheap person. No, absolutely not. Obviously, he's not going to be able to get in with your password because now it's like, is this where you are? And then it will either send you a code to your email or your phone. And as long as he doesn't have those passwords, I think you're fine. And he's not going to be able to watch anything.
Yeah, I mean, clearly he's the cheap person in this scenario. I do think that there's plenty of people that, it's kind of like the family plan on cell phones, right? There's plenty of people that was like, hey, if you want to add more people or add a relative or whatever, add another location, it'll be $5, $10, whatever it is per service.
It just keeps going up and up, too.
There are people that are doing that, and I think, there's people that are just doing that out of the goodness of their heart, and then there's people that are like, sure, you're going to have to Venmo me $10 a month, though. At some point, it is just easier for everybody to have their own service, which is what those companies were going for anyway.
I'm ready to kick everyone off of mine. I'm so tired of paying for everyone's.
Are you still kind of doing that? Because I kind of thought you were going to get rid of that like a year or two ago. You're still doing that?
Yes, and Netflix just upgraded their price, and I was telling Steven how much it's going to be, and he even said, why are we paying for your sister? I agree. Why are we paying for her?
Is she giving you money back?
No, and don't even get me started about what she did to me this weekend. That's time for another. That will be for doing vents or whatever. She really
Nelly.
got me in trouble this weekend.
No.
And not in a good way.
Well, now I don't even want to do Judge or Grudge anymore.
No, continue.
We'll get back TBD later in the show.
Oh, she made me mad.
All right, Judge this Grudge, Your Honor. I was unloading groceries when a guy parked next to me and said, hey, can you just take my cart back when you put yours in since you're going to head that way? I said no, because why would I do that? He rolled his eyes and said, thanks, dude, and just walked away. Who's the jerk here?
Well, I think he kind of is for just expecting you to do that. But at the same time, why not? If someone asked me to do it, absolutely, I can do that. Especially if it's an older person. Yeah.
I almost have to see this person to know if I think you were being rude or not. Because if it was somebody like older than I, or like looked like they were struggling in some way or had a young kid, there's scenarios where I'd have been like, okay, I'll do that for you. I'm so awkward though, and that's such a weird thing to ask. I probably would have, just because I'd have been caught off guard, like, sure, yeah.
I think I would have just done it anyways. You're already going that way. Why not? But there are things that would make me want to do it more. Yeah. Do you have a young kid? Are you an older adult? Like, I would feel bad.
If it's mom that's got the mess of kids, or she's just put somebody in a car seat and I notice that, I'm going to take that cart all day.
Absolutely.
Older person, I'm going to take that cart. I almost have to see, I need to see what happened.
I don't even think it's going to determine whether I'm going to do it or not. I'm going to return the cart back for them, but it's how much am I going to judge you for asking me to do that?
Yeah, when you get back in your car and you call Steve and you're going to be like, you're not going to believe what happened to me. Or you're going to be like, hey, I did a good deed today.
And that's where the difference is. How do you feel about the scenario? What a jerk that he couldn't do it himself. Or this sweet little old man, I felt bad and he could barely get in his car.
Had a cane.
I had to bring it back for him. I even offered to follow him home and unload his groceries.
I actually made him dinner.
Yeah.
He's going to come over this weekend. We're going to barbecue. I think it's a nice deed, and it's a weird enough ask that it was probably a really nice thing.
That's why I think you should have just done it no matter what. Inside, you could be a little angry, but why not just do it? You already are going there.
And finally, Judge this Grudge, Amy K. My friend invited me over for a cookout this weekend, and I felt like just casually mentioned, of course, bring the dog. I showed up without my dog because I wanted a relaxing afternoon, and she acted disappointed and said, you didn't bring your dog to our dog 4th of July party. You probably should go get him. And I said, I'm fine. And then I realized there was nothing but everybody but with dog owners there. There was nothing but dog owners there. And I still didn't leave. Was that strange that I didn't go get my dog?
A little bit, but why not say when she was inviting you, it's a dog fourth. Like, don't just casually mention, and feel free to bring the dog. No, say we're having a dog party. Honestly, though, terrible holiday for dogs.
And maybe that's why they were doing it. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Dogs and 4th of July don't usually go hand in hand.
No.
But if they were doing like the hot dog party or something, or like pups and fireworks, or I don't know.
I don't think it'd be pups and fireworks.
It's a poopy puppy party. I think it probably should have been a little bit more like, that's not, hey, feel free to bring your dog. That's, we're doing an event that's for dog owners.
It should have been communicated that this is a 4th of July dog party. And I'm not talking hot dogs. We're saying real dogs. Bring all the pups.
Like, it's like doing the teddy bear parade at the Kid Fest and not telling people to bring a teddy bear, right?
Yeah, they needed to give more info.
You got to explain what you're doing.
But
exactly.
I agree, too. If I already get to the party and now I'm here, I just want to sit and chill. Now I have to drive back home. Come on, how far do you live? I think it all depends.
Well, and some dogs travel better than others,
Yes.
right? Like,
and mingle better with other dogs.
Like, Pluto's, great family dog or whatever, but he is so full of anxiety. It's like bringing another child. Honestly, he's more challenging than at least 2 of the 3 children. So I wouldn't probably tend to want him to bring him most places either.
And the fact that she said she just wanted to be able to relax makes me think this is how her dog is. So I get it. No, I don't think it's weird. But now you could say, hey, next time if you are going to do that, can you let me know it's a dog party, not just say, feel free to bring them.
I don't think you should have dog parties on the 4th of July weekend, to be honest.
Bad mix.